Yeah, so every world in this game has a different special power-up, which is really cool. And this Champion's Road is just sort of a hard level that forces you to demonstrate some pretty proficient gameplay with each of the power-ups. Yeah, he released a version 1.1 of the hack, and it has checkpoints in it now. I don't know whether or not it gave this level checkpoints. My guess would be no, but this level has no checkpoints, and it really shows. Can you please just land on the can, please? Yoshi is idiot bait. We don't use Yoshi. The only reason to use Yoshi is if you're looking to die as quickly as possible. This camera angle sucks, I know, but it's my best option. I definitely thought I was gonna die for that. Alright, this is the one that sucks the most. God, how much I wish I could turn the camera right now. Get to start the whole thing over again. And this is why I've been on this for 2 whole streams. Not really. Not for that suit that I can think of. One issue I'm definitely having is I'm forgetting to use my twirl. I can end the whole thing with a twirl to give me the last little bit of height I need, but I don't feel like I'm conditioned to remember to do that, and so I forget often that I can. You can hit L at any time and just do that, which is really useful to save yourself from your own stupidity. Okay. No, not every single one. Each world has one unique power-up. Yeah, this hack's really good. If you don't want to go for all the superstar rankings, like you don't want to go for like top scores and top ranks on each level, which is how you unlock all the real in-game content, this game still has a lot of really fun stuff, so you don't miss out on a ton. Yeah, I could have told you right there that wasn't working. Yeah, World 1 has the Tanuki suit, World 2 has the cat suit, World 3 has the Bee Mario suit, World 4 has Yoshi, there's no other power-up. World 5 has this weird anti-gravity suit that I don't think's been in a Mario game. World 6 has the Cloud suit from Galaxy. 7 has the Electric Mario suit, which is... It looks like Kirby's outfit when he has the shock power. I'm dead. Yeah. Can I mount him to show what it looks like? Yeah, I'll see if I can do that. It'll throw off some cycles, but I can just be patient. You would think Yoshi would be better, but he can't really flutter. Like, his flutter is really weak, unless I'm just doing it wrong. He has no tongue, so that's out. And when you dismount Yoshi, like you jump off of him, you don't get any real height. Nothing considerable. So he's not even good for like sacrificing for a jump. It's the most fun suit in this hack. The cat suit had some levels that weren't all perfect. They weren't all enjoyable, but I think the cat suit was fun to play with. What's the suit in the last world that I'm not remembering? Oh, the jetpack. You may enjoy the jetpack. It's kind of like the Flood rocket nozzle. A lot less easy to use, but that's the premise. I found it quite challenging to use, but it was a lot of fun. What up, Cat? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hey, it's appreciated nonetheless. Oh, you wanted to see Yoshi. So his flutter is like this. That's it. This is what happens when I hit B, so like there's nothing... He doesn't have like a tongue or anything. And when I dismount him, I don't get particularly greater height. And I can't, like, long jump with him, so... So, like, I get very little benefit from using him. Hey, Chandran. Yeah, I mean... The levels that he appears in earlier in the game, they work really well for him. Like, it's a level where he allows you to walk on munchers, spikes. And that's really useful because it allows you to get to an area you wouldn't otherwise have access to. But, like, just as a platforming aid, Yoshi is not good in this game. I know this looks like shit, but it's way easier for me to stay aligned. I didn't realize I climbed up because I couldn't see myself. I was out of cycle. That's my bad. So we haven't even seen level 8 yet, because I have not completed level 7. But I've gotten very close to the end of level 7, so I know what I need to know for level 7. It's just 8 is going to be brand new for us. Didn't add any buttons to Yoshi. They may have, but not to my knowledge. I don't know. I completely accept the possibility that I could just be doing it wrong. You're supposed to do some bouncing off of these, but screw that. How long did it take him to make all this? I'm not sure. Kaze makes a lot of hacks. He's very, very good at what he does, so... This is probably, I'm just being honest with you. This is probably the least interesting set of levels in the game. So if you think this hack looks cool, you should just play the rest of the hack. Because this level right here is just meant to be a test of your understanding of the mechanics. Like it's supposed to be just the hardest level in the game. Where it mixes everything. Did I bop the Bubsy world record? No, I'm working on it. Definitely been enjoying running again, though. I think it's an emulator issue I'm having, but for some reason you don't get any sound effects in this level either. I don't know what's causing it, but I'm almost certain it's an emulator issue. So, don't knock that against it. I think the changelog is on the release video he put out. I don't know if you can get that to work, Ty, but yeah, for sure, try it. His other video got taken down, but when he released the 1.1 version, he just released a black video. That's it. Just a black video. And I assume it didn't get taken down yet. I really wish I were good at panel-to-pawn games. I hate that I'm not. And I don't really feel personally motivated to get better. It doesn't interest me, but I feel like it would interest me more if I already had some aptitude for it. Interesting. This isn't Sinister One. That's true. It's a really good point. I've never had anyone tell me that this isn't Sinister One. I always knew it to be true. But when presented with this information, I feel like I'm having a different response to it than I would have expected myself to have, you know? Escrunt, thank you so much for the resub. How is this where is Sinister? How? Alright, I gotta tell you, I'm reading chat and I'm starting to smell burnt toast. Did Sinister host me or something? I didn't see it, but I'm starting to wonder what's happening. Sinister's hosting me. That's nice of him. Okay. Would you like me to switch to Rockman? I'd be happy to. I'm actually known to be something of an expert Rockman speedrunner, so... Little known fact, this is actually true. The blues in my username actually is referring to Bluesman, which is the Japanese name for Proto Man. So you can thank 12-year-old Author Blues for that one. Yep, that is real. That's not a meme. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really played any Mega Man games on stream, but I was a big fan of Mega Man games growing up. Chat got a little bit crazy when I dropped the lore on them, and I didn't see... did that guy want me to play Mega Man? Are you his cousin or nephew? No, but actually that's really generous of you to ask if I'm his cousin or nephew. Sinister's really handsome. Like, if I were related to him, if you think I'm related to him, that means you think that I'm as handsome as he is. So... thanks? I have a very supportive chat. Thank you, chat, for telling me exactly what I wanted to hear at exactly that moment. I appreciate it. I can't believe, just completely rusty, haven't played this game in like days, maybe even a week. And I get all the way to stage 7 and now I can't do anything. You really hate to see this happen. You go to view now. Well, he's on YouTube. You can probably check his videos on Twitter. There's videos on Twitch, I mean. He's a busy man, he can't be live 24/7. But you get that. You understand that, Fisher Price. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Okay, I lived. I wasn't afraid, actually. He PB'd in Rockman recently, right? Rockman 2? You should go back and watch his PB video. Everyone should go and watch his PB video. He's been grinding Rockman 2 for a while. What Twitter? Great question. Glad you asked it. Honestly, I'm glad you brought it to me. I'm a little bit of an expert on Twitter. I'd check him out at twitter.com/sinistersda, if I'm not mistaken. It might be Sinister 1 SDA. Do you think that because he's Twitch staff, that he would not get in trouble for trying to stream 24/7? That's nepotism right there. That's what that is. Really? If you climb too high on the buildings, you clunk your head against the curved portion of it. I actually don't mind the complicated angles. I think the thing that annoys me the most is that the only route to success is sometimes a camera angle, which is like the lesser of all evils, I guess is the way I would put it. You know, like, there's quite a few camera angles that I do here where you would think, God, that camera angle sucks, why doesn't he just turn the camera? And that's because I've carefully considered all of the camera angle options, and it's just the one that sucks least. Alright, I'll let him know. As his personal assistant, kind of most qualified to handle this request, so do appreciate you bringing it directly to me. Sometimes I get it through like emails or DMs, and it's just so much harder than if people bring it directly to me. Thank you, Arkrant. Someone's saying it. Also, isn't that quite literally nepotism? Doesn't the nepo in nepotism refer to like the Latin or Greek prefix for nephew? Really, Italian. Okay. Neat. This sucks. This sucks so much. I just want to get back to stage 7. I wish I weren't such a stickler. I really don't want to make a save state. I just don't want to. I really want to complete this quote-unquote legitimately. But, like, a part of me just thinks I should make a save state. Yo, thanks, Ty. Thanks for respecting my energy. I respect the respect that you're showing. Well, let's not waste those gamer points, you know? You've sent your energy. Let's get it poppin'. Thank you, Bob. Really hoping someone would get around to that. Oh, yeah, they give me a lot of anxiety too, I assure you. This is not a draw. How am I supposed to line up with that? That sucks. Please go, please go! I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Oh man. Maybe I'm a little mad. I didn't mean to start sliding sideways. I thought I had a little bit of wiggle room before the thing would tip over, but apparently not. I assure you, I did not go in there with the plan to, like, go down that slope sideways. I also realized that I was certainly on some sort of clock because that purple switch. And for what it's worth, this level definitely has a superstar ranking. I know that already, and I'm not putting any effort into getting it. I just want to complete the level first. If I'm not mistaken, if I opted out of gain S rank on this level, I could still get 130 stars. I think there's a 131st star for getting S rank on this level. M. Costler, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. And I haven't decided whether or not I'm planning to get the superstar ranking on this level, because this level's pretty rough, if I'm being honest. It may not be clear that that's the case, you may not realize it, but this level's pretty tough. Ooh, I shouldn't be alive. I think one thing that I've learned as a side effect of speedrunning so much is I've learned tolerance for abuse that is sometimes mistaken for patience. Great. This is my third one, yeah. Nope, God has abandoned us. We're on our own here. Ooh, well, thanks for giving out that gift sub. I really appreciate that. Very generous of you. I'm very tempted to make a save state after the 4th stage. But I feel like it defeats the point if I do. Yeah, I could. This level's been a real kind of emotional roller coaster because as I was first playing through it, I kept having these moments where I'm just like, I have no idea how to proceed, and I'm not sure I'm going to figure it out. And so, every time I've figured out the next step, it's been a big sort of like cathartic breakthrough in a way. Funny enough, Kaze actually added checkpoints to stages in the new version, in the 1.1 release, but I'm not sure that this stage got checkpoints. It would be antithetical to the point of the stage to add checkpoints for what it's worth. Because the Champions Road from 3D Land, Grandmaster Galaxy from Galaxy 1, the Perfect Run from Galaxy 2, like, none of those had any checkpointing. Will do, Amy. Thanks for the tip. I'm not sure I survived this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel good about it. Peanut. Peanut? Wow. You know, I could have hit the L button really at any point in there and fixed that. It would have taken very little to just hit L. I need like a little counter on screen that I can add up, like how many times I got past level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. I just kind of want to see the statistics, you know? The camera has made some very innovative choices here. I love it. I love that it's trying new things. Hello, Allison. Hey, Pansy. I just love that Hello Allison is both the name and the greeting. You know, it's perfect. I hate that slope there so much. I'm always trying so hard to be careful of it. Yeah, that's a really good name. Did Tim Burton make a movie called Alice in Underland? When I was a kid, I used to always see these advertisements for a game called American McGee's Alice. Was that game any good? What was that? What was that? I think because I was too close to the edge of the platform, like too far left or right. The platform has a weird angle as it gets closer to the edges and makes it hard to grab onto for some reason. I don't know why, but I noticed that problem with others. Oh, was American McGee like a person's name? I never really gave any thought to it. So you're saying, like, this guy puts that name on checks. Are we getting out of this? Gamers, are we surviving this? Who uses checks anymore? Did everyone, like, agree to stop using checks while I was taking a nap one time or something? Vera, thank you so much for the quarter. Quarter of 100 bubsits, that is. Sorry, I forgot to mention, Twitch has asked me to inform you that bits have no monetary value. Oh god, please don't do this! Okay, I'm dead. My good friend Mario there, my very good friend Mario, decided to turn a weird direction. It sounded like Thai Tuesday. I'll take that as a compliment. That voice in my head was more like, you know that really popular tweet that Griffin McElroy made a long time ago? Where he's like, just got this leaked version of the Wu-Tang Clan album. And that was the voice. I'm James, that's my name! Now I'm gonna pass it to my best friend James. I'm James, that's my name. That tweet is so good. Oh, what a good boy. Griffin McElroy is one of the best boys. Bonesaw, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Thanks, my man. How was your stream? I'm gonna cut stream tonight and watch that tweet like 100 times. How am I enjoying the game? I mean, I'm at the very end of it, but the very end of it is the hard challenge run, and it's kicking my butt. You know, there's pros and cons of each camera angle you could choose there. And the con is having no idea when you're against a wall. The pro is that you don't misalign yourself. We'll do an attempt with the camera turned. I'll see if maybe I can get it right from there. It's a tough situation because both camera angles are really useful, and I'm choosing the camera angle that allows me to guarantee I stay aligned, but I miss out on knowing when I can wall kick. And alternatively, I could turn the camera, and then I'd know exactly when to wall kick, but I can't guarantee I'd stay aligned. Let's fire Glitch Cat. All I want in the whole world is to beat this level. And then for all of my friends to be happy. That's my second request. No, that's my first request. My second request is to beat this level. What's my profession? I'm a speedrunner of some renown. I'm well known for being that guy that when speedrunners talk about some obscure game, they go, I bet Author Blues runs that. You've probably heard my name uttered with exactly that disdain before. Bubsy 3D ain't gonna speedrun itself. That's true. I left it for 2 years hoping someone else would speedrun it, and guess what? It didn't happen. This is fine, this'll work. What's the worst game I've ever speedrun before? Well, that's tough. Because I've speedrun some pretty awful things, but they're all awful in very different ways. I mean, right now I'm back to working on Bubsy 3D. Does that count? Have you heard of Bubsy 3D, son? Whoa! Dial it back there, Mario. Hey, it did win the Golden X Award. Right now, I'm just trying to beat it, Pansy. This level is impossible. It's a step above the Silver X Award. A lot of people were upset that that was the top of the scale, so they added a Gold X. How long have I been at this level? Not that long. This is my 3rd stream of it, so maybe like 8 hours. Hey, we'll get it. We're working. You know what? It's a work in progress. This level was designed to be difficult. I knew going into this that this was the brand. Most of the levels in this I've got down. It's more a question of getting them all in a row. But I would say by and large, 3 causes me problems and it shouldn't. Yo, Noodles ate my baby. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. This level right here gives me trouble. Level 4 gives me a little bit of trouble, but not that much. Level 5 has been a consistent problem. I think I'm pretty consistent at 6. I don't know the last time I made a mistake on 6. I only just finally got past 7 for the first time. And 8 looks like hell. So, I think we're practically there. It's probably it's almost certainly a emulator issue. Okay. Great. Great. Great, 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 great. Great, 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 great. Yeah, if you like my emotes, you can find a link in the panels below my stream to Pansy's Coffee account. Is that how you pronounce that? K-O-F-I? Anyway. You should commission them to make good things. Or art crimes. Honestly, art crimes works too. Mm-hmm. About Pupsy in the La Mulana swimsuit. You believe that's been done before? Is that how deep we are into art crimes? That you could just say something that cursed and it's like, too late, been done. That swimsuit is a reference to a port of Dragon Quest II. Wait, really? You mean the La Milana swimsuit? We don't do fan fiction around here, because Accolade has disowned Bubsy. And so for that reason, turns out, legally speaking, I'm actually the owner of the IP now. So, it's not fan fiction, it's just fiction. Like my background? No, the background's quite real. There is indeed a green screen behind me. Look, if y'all don't behave, we're switching over to Bubsy 3D. Yeah, I know. As soon as I said it, I thought, you know, for some people, that now sounds like me just asking them to act up. I was really unsure of whether or not you were being serious, so I just played it straight. I was like, he has to know, right? Like, Glitch Cat's too smart to not know. But I still decided to play it straight, because, you know, if you were going for a comedy bit, the worst thing I could do is cut you off, right? See, this is the problem. If you... See, I'm going back to doing what I was doing. I just wanted to show you all what happens. I'm the dude that ran Titanic in 2018? Am I? Oh, that sounds cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still blown away at the fact that that was like the most watched YouTube video from HDQ 2018. I never figured out why the video was so successful on GDQ's YouTube channel. I feel like it has to be because of, like, JonTron doing his whole Titanic thing. That's my best guess. Y'all, I didn't say Voldemort. How did that miss? Being on GDQ couches gives me a lot of anxiety. Like, undeserved anxiety. Because I know I do okay on couches. But, like, you know. You say one joke that doesn't land and you end up in a cringe compilation or something. On GDQ couches? No. No, I don't want an out on your couch. It's something that I enjoy working through. I trying to break the stage fright. The unnecessary stage fright. I don't actually really get stage fright in any other capacity in my life, but GDQ, not even when I've done runs at GDQ. Doing runs at GDQ is mostly painless to me. But there's just something about being on a couch for GDQ, like, my responsibility there is to, like, be entertaining while the runner is focused on other things. And, like, I don't know, I put weird pressure on myself. I think part of it is because, for better or worse, I've gotten a reputation as being a, I don't know, liked couch commentator? I don't know. People, for whatever reason, like my couch commentary. And so now I think it's like a pressure to perform. It's really not as big as I'm making it out to be. I don't get like panic attacks or anything. I just sometimes, like, I'll get on the couch and I'm like, I don't know what to say. I wish I were more natural, you know? I wish I were a more natural showman in that regard. I feel like I've gotten better at it, though, you know? Not to fluff anyone here, but, you know, I've made a lot of friends in recent history who I consider to be really great entertainers, and I've learned a lot. So I think I'm getting better. No, but I think Spike Vegeta is a great example of someone who has just a gift for being very natural. And of course, you know, it's sort of his profession. He was in theater and he's been an entertainer for so long that he does make it seem very natural, but Anyway, I didn't mean to pull back the curtain here. I'm not like some big bundle of nerves. I'm just commenting that GDQ couches in particular, I feel like are a weird platform, and it's not always easy to do a great job. This sucks so much. Well, I'm not sure that it was the intended strategy, but it is a working strategy, yes. No, I ground pounded like an idiot. Oh my god. You just have to be perfect for the whole time. That's all. All you have to do to beat this is you have to be perfect for the entirety of it. And as long as you can do that, then you win. Yeah, just do what I'm doing already, but just do it more better. Do it the amount I'm doing, but do it a little more. And do it, the parts that I'm doing, do it in a better way. If I complete the level in that run, 5 gifted subs. Damn. I cannot believe I missed out on free money. I just choked under pressure. I hadn't looked at the chat, but I guess I just intuited that someone would offer 5 gift subs for that completion. And it was just too much pressure for me to handle. The thing that sucks is that I know I could get Superstar, but the amount of time it would take me to prepare for getting a Superstar ranking is so slow that it would take me way longer to finish a run. I might as well just finish the run once, so I know how to do everything, then go for Superstar. Oh, actually, that's a really good plan, Semigrits. I'll try that. I wonder how many times I've started this level now. I should have been keeping a timer on this, just to see how long I've spent on this level. If I don't finish it this stream, I'm gonna add up the portions of all my previous streams and start a timer running. I think it's probably, honestly, about 6 or 7 hours at this point. Maybe a little more. Because I think I've done like a 2-hour session, another 2-hour session, and then now I've been on this for, I don't know, about 2 hours. But some of the sessions might have been a little longer than I'm remembering. I'm dropping some frames. So, me. What game did you speedrun that you'd say had the worst body odor? Do games have body odor? It probably has to do more with the fact that I've been speedrunning for like 6 years, so... I have a tolerance for abuse that is sometimes mistaken as patience. I mean, I guess that's kind of true in a sense, Mazian. Yo, thanks for gifting that sub to the Shrike. Appreciate it. This is easily the room that I have the least confidence in. Like, I've gotten it with some consistency, but I have so little confidence and success in this room. For all those gift subs. I appreciate that, Noodles. Very generous of you. How did I thread the needle there? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Well, Ham of Justice, my Twitter is sort of a performance art piece, and so I kind of, at this point, expect more people to know me from Twitter than they do from Twitch. It's mostly like, I'm trying to experiment to see how stupid you can be and have people still follow you. I have not found the bottom yet, but I search every day. At this point, I've just come to terms with the fact that you can say pretty much anything you want to on Twitter, and someone's gonna be like, yeah, great point. It's like, some of y'all gotta say no once in a while, you know? It kind of makes me wish I had a Tumblr, the way you describe it. Like, I just love the idea of saying something really innocuous, and someone out there getting just heated to death over it. Not that I take pleasure in making people upset, but it just seems like the Wild West, you know? It's like, wow, have y'all ever noticed that purple is actually a really good color? How fucking dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Do you really consider my stream color to be close to blue? I see it as pretty solidly purple. Interesting. Surviving that is so hard. I love that y'all are so excited that I might actually succeed, but I gotta level with you. I've seen the last room one time, and it did not instill me with confidence that I'm gonna get it on the next try, so... I guess just enjoy the mess. No, I was tired of being hunched over with my face turned downward because it was on my bottom monitor, so I put it on my top monitor. So I'm actually forced to look upward. I've always got this face on when I'm playing. It's somehow when I'm focusing, my head just naturally tilts down. I do not understand it. You don't like my pessimism? Alright, well, I'll try to be more optimistic. I think it's possible that on any one of these I could succeed. I just feel like I feel like I need more practice with the last room. But you know what? You're right. Let's stay positive. Any one of these could be the one. Well, thanks so much, Noodles. Yeah. I don't know how I've managed, but I've got a really great group of people here. I'm not even patting myself on the back for that. It's not like, wow, I have the best community. I do, and it's not my fault. I'm just fortunate enough to be surrounded by great people. We have nice moderators here. Last night I made sure that my moderator count was precisely at 69, so... I had to add a few moderators to make it happen, but it was worth it, you know? Sometimes it's very nice to work on a persona that's not exactly who you are. I don't know what it is, but there's something rewarding about getting to be a different person. No, I don't. Great. Slipped off the edge, huh? That's how it's gonna be? That was weird. How do I have the patience for this? I don't know. Well, Basement Hero, that emote is brand new, and it's thanks to the generous support of people in my community, just like you, who have subbed to me and allow me to have more emote slots and more dumb things that I can do with those emote slots. And it's only really heartbreaking once I get to like stage 6 or 7. At that point, I'm very invested. At stage 4, like I don't really care. Stage 5, I kind of expect to fail. Not trying to be pessimistic, but stage 5 is just so temperamental. Oh yeah, you don't have to be good at a game to speedrun it, that's for sure. Speedrunning is a byproduct of how much effort you're willing to put into something. Some people might start off at a small advantage, but you can work through an advantage. Yes, but you can become good at it, is what I'm saying. You don't have to start off good, is the key here. I was bad at a great many games I went on to get world record in. My point is that the key to speedrunning doesn't ask you to be good, it asks you to be dedicated. You should be dead. Alright, well I'm not gonna fuck with that pit right there. This time. Thanks, Noodles. I appreciate that. I hit L too early. That jump has killed me so many times now. No, I was just falling straight down. You have to get the height, you have to get the distance using the suit. And then it's very unlikely that you're going to have all the height you need, so you have to get that twirl right at the end. And depth perception is the key. Which, in a Mario game, is in short supply. Hey, Limulux. So if I had been in a normal jump state, I may have been able to do exactly what you just described. But the big problem there was that I had just come out of a twirl, which didn't give me enough horizontal momentum to be able to, like, wall kick or anything. But your idea was good otherwise. That's fine. Every time we die, we learn a little something new. Sometimes the thing that we learn is that this game is brutal and unfair. And sometimes we learn, like, an actual workable skill. What skills has dying in Mario taught me? Well, accounting, chain welding, cooking with sous vide. I mean, there's a lot you can really learn from Mario. I really want to get a sous vide, but sous vide cooker, I don't know what you'd call it. A water circulator. But I just don't actually see myself getting a lot of use out of it. It's sort of a... I mean, I don't cook a lot of fish, and I'm too lazy to make it work for other red meat. What veggies do you cook with it? I can't imagine doing veggies in sous vide. I mean, what kind of consistency do you get out of them? Is it like steaming? Is that the consistency you get? I cannot believe I just saved that. I'm a god. I had a bad angle there. I was less than 46 degrees. And so I couldn't do a wall kick. And I can't believe that I popped back. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna go get another cloud suit. Cloud suit, more like clown suit, because I'm a clown. One of y'all cowards flip. Thank you. Now, that didn't seem entirely correct. There seemed to be some problems with what I did there. I feel like part of it was maybe what if I just turned the camera? I used to cook with a crock pot a lot when I was still in grad school. You can make big old meals that lasted for hella long. Okay, so I'm just dead? Is there no saving this? I should start using mine a little more. I actually have a Le Creuset Dutch oven, but I just don't use it a ton. Well, then I need to learn how to use it a little more. I've gotten to the last stage, Black Mage Knight, but I've only gotten there one time. I mean, the only real secret I know to cooking is being confident. Like, if you just remember that the worst thing that can happen to you when you cook is that you might have to throw it away and go order takeout, then cooking becomes a lot less scary. Once you have confidence, you can just like, read recipes, and when you make them, if they don't taste exactly the way you want them to, next time make them slightly more different. I'd recommend not including spilling boiling water on your feet as being an option in the process. Like, I don't consider cutting myself to be an option. It's happened before, but I certainly wouldn't put it on the list of, like, outcomes of cooking. Yeah, there's not a ton of vegetables out there that can stand up to 6 hours in a slow cooker. So, unless you want the 6 hours in a slow cooker consistency, you can just put them in later. I really squandered a lot of my years growing up because my dad is a chef, and I really... Did I really hit A second time? What a fucking idiot. I really didn't take the opportunity to learn a lot from him. I could have. I could have definitely learned so much, but I didn't. But the one thing I did learn is that the cost of failure is pretty low. No, I definitely went into the spin you get from pressing A on the power-up. Yeah, I ate some canned veggies growing up. There's a lot of veggies out there that stand up really well to being canned. Like, I would argue that even ones that change appreciably from the canning process, many of them turn out to be just as good. I think canned green beans taste great. I think the consistency's fine, they taste great. I've only got a few veggies that, like, the canned variants are just completely inedible to me. Canned asparagus is perhaps the worst thing that has ever happened to asparagus. And I totally get it. I totally get that if that's what your family can afford, that's fine. but it does a great disservice to asparagus. I've never had canned broccoli. Is that really a thing? You will gift me a sub if I jump to my death right now. Well, I appreciate it, and... Yep, I did it. Never mind. I can't even take credit for it. Why didn't I just jump? Jesus Christ. Mario got all weird on me. I was gonna be so wholesome and say, no, I have more of a desire to win than I do a desire for subs. And then I died anyway. I could have just thrown myself off. For some uses, Noodles, thank you so much for the sub. For some uses, canned tomatoes are actually preferable to fresh tomatoes. Oh yeah, for sure. For the purpose of making like a homemade pasta sauce or something like that, canned tomatoes are a better choice than fresh tomatoes for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I buy canned San Marzano tomatoes, and I love them. They are great. Hey, Tudos. Hey, did you beat Warpless? I had to leave at a certain point, I don't remember when, but I left. Congrats, man. I hope you had fun playing it. I actually really love Mario Bros. 1 Warpless. Well, your next run's a PB, Tudos. You got it in you, I believe in you. Growing up in the southeast, it was extraordinarily common having tomatoes, like sliced tomatoes, on the table, just like some families might have bread with dinner. We just had sliced tomato, like, many, many, many times. Well, thank you so much, Noodles. I love fresh tomatoes. Oh yeah. A little bit of salt on it, a little bit of cracked pepper. Now you're eating the good stuff. Now I'm hungry. Shit. I don't need to be hungry. I have to go to bed in a few hours. I love cauliflower, though. But yeah, aside from like raw cauliflower, which does have kind of a specific, though mild taste, I never really thought about how bland cauliflower really is. I want to try doing more things with cauliflower. Like, I don't have any dietary restrictions or anything, but I wanted to try cauliflower rice just to see how it actually is. Well, whoever had the bright idea to make a hybrid plant between whatever and isn't broccoli just a hybrid of cauliflower and broccoli rabe? Am I misremembering that? Or is broccoli rabe the hybrid plant? Broccoli is a cultivar of wild kale? Really? What does cultivar mean? I've heard that word used, but I don't really know what it means. Oh, strain, got it. Cool, thank you. They're all related to cabbage? It's really interesting. Well, I love cabbage, so... God, cooked cabbage is so good. Like, I don't understand why cooked cabbage is so good, but it has such a good flavor. I think the way that I've had it the most is like boiled cabbage, but like when I think of like boiling vegetables, I think of like it not being a good thing. And cabbage is real, like I can't think of a time I've ever had cooked cabbage and it wasn't good. I don't know. I guess that's my whole thought. That's the whole thought right there. That's the beginning and end of it. I actually really like sauerkraut. It took me a really long time to learn to appreciate some of these acidic flavors. I hated vinegar growing up and things like that, but God, I really love sauerkraut now. Just because I'm old. I think sauerkraut's just an old person food. That's how I feel, at least. I used to really actually despise the taste, smell, everything associated with vinegar. I used to not eat anything if it had vinegar in it. Now I even seek it out occasionally. The only thing that's vinegary, well, I guess to be more specific, acetic, is, that I don't care for, is I can't get past the smell of kombucha. It's got a really unpleasant acetic smell to it, and I can't imagine it would taste good. But maybe I'm wrong and really missing out. What are you... I really thought that the conveyor belt went the other direction. I cannot believe I just beefed that like that. Well, that sucks. I so infrequently make it to room 7, and I just beefed it by not paying attention. I was so focused on other things. My fault, not anyone else's. Just not paying enough attention to what I was doing. I should have been focused as soon as I got that far. I can't remember the last time I made broccoli when I didn't just roast it in the oven, because roasted broccoli is stupid good. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is just putting raw broccoli under the broiler with a little bit of oil on it. What would blanching it first do for me? Like, sell me on this process. I'm still really hit or miss on Brussels sprouts. Isn't blanching just boiling for a few minutes and then shocking it in an ice bath? I think that's what blanching is. Oh, Liz, you want to know what my go-to secret for just microwave ramen? I still make microwave ramen with some regularity. You want to know the secret? It's not even super expensive. Sesame oil. Just put a little bit of sesame oil. A little goes a long way. I promise that shit bops. Yeah, I basically just, I basically have just been, like, roasting in a ripping hot oven for, like, 12 minutes. A little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. It makes broccoli taste like the best thing in the world. I can't get over how good it makes broccoli taste. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have to try that, Doc. Hey, Doc, can I ask a really embarrassing question? Everyone's always called you Doc as long as I've been around you, and I don't know where that comes from, and... Can you just, like... Pretend someone way less handsome asked that question, and answer it for them? Gotcha. I had thought that that might be the case, but I was wondering if there was more to it than that, so... I love that your name became Doc informally because of that. I just love that this seemingly nonsense initialism, maybe. So I don't know the nature of MDCT. Maybe it's not an initialism. Cool. I felt embarrassed because everyone just called you Doc, and because of that, I decided to just call you Doc. But I was like, I don't know why I'm calling you Doc. And it felt weird because I feel like I should have known why before I did it. Well, that sucks. Oh, man. I've been staring at the screen for so long, my eyes are starting to water. I need to look away from the screen for a second. Well, there's screens everywhere around me. I can't just not look at screens. I have to look down for a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get a drink. We're gonna tough this out for like 15 more minutes. I am tired. It's fine. I actually am not finding this frustrating. Like, of course, I would have liked to have gotten this done faster or something, but I'm not particularly frustrated. I don't know. No, it's not actually snowing here. Not today, at least. Wake up, sleepyhead. Okay, that was a great start. I find that when levels are really, really difficult like this, it actually makes me a lot less frustrated. I think it has to do with expectations, you know? Like when you're just playing some... Like for instance for speedrunning, right? When you speedrun a game, often the pressure you put yourself under to go fast makes a game that is otherwise very easy quite difficult. And that can be frustrating because your impression of the game is that it is easy, but by your actions, you're making it harder. And, so when you do like a challenge against something like this, my expectation is failure. It will be a surprise to me when I succeed. I don't consider myself a particularly good cook. I'm a confident cook. I feel confident pulling up a recipe and just doing it. But I love talking about cooking. I find it fascinating. It's one of my real passions in life. Really? Just miss a line like that? That's neat. I love it. You're a confident home chef with some experience. I mean, I think that's good, but I get what you're saying, yeah, like... I mean, I consider myself above average as well. I'm just recognizing that I'm nothing amazing. I'm confident. I don't have a ton of experience with a lot of variety, but I'm always excited to try new things. Well, you know, Xandra, if you're making food that you like, then you're doing a great job. That's what it's all about for me. Sometimes I think to myself, man, I'm not very good at this. But as long as I make something I want to eat, I'm pretty happy with that. Could you not, Mario? What the frig? Yeah, that's kind of its own thing, Black Mage Knight. It's really funny when you think about it, how many speedrunners talk about how bad they are at their speed game. But, like, you're comparing yourself to the best of the best. Like, you're still in the, you know, 99th percentile? First percentile? How do percentiles work? Oh, have you not eaten that 3-pound wheel of cheese? Are you planning to, like, never shit again? Like, is that kind of the goal? Does lactate have, like, a limit? Like, I know that when you take lactate, it's like, it's good for 45 minutes. But, like, is that with the understanding that you're not going to spend 45 minutes eating a 3-pound wheel of cheese? I guess I don't understand how lactate works. Yeah, are you sure that you can't have, like, some serious GI issues from having that much dairy if you're lactose intolerant? I guess I just... Noodles, thank you for gifting that sub to the doc. Sorry, I said the doc, and that means something very different, and I don't feel good about it. Is it possible that we can all agree I didn't say that? But, like, no long-term GI problems? I guess that's what I'm concerned about. So how was that? How was that cheese, Liz? The everything bagel cheese? Yeah, I just didn't see you wrap it up. Wrap up your story. Some stories got crossed. There's this really nice tasting room in town, and I got a charcuterie board from there not too long ago. And they had this mustard cheese, which the name of it didn't really... I mean, I love mustard, please don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite things. But the idea of like a stone ground mustard cheese did not sound appealing. I gotta tell you, I was dead wrong. Never been happier to be wrong. Have I ever made my own mustard? I haven't. I have no idea how to even go about that. Yeah, it was like mustard seeds in the curd with... I mean, it had a sort of an actual mustard flavor too, so I imagine it wasn't just the seeds, like there was something else in it, but it was quite good. It was not... Like, the mustard was not, like, punching you in the face with mustard. It was remarkably subtle, but still somewhat pronounced. I don't know. Do I contradict myself? Then I contradict myself. Yeah, a little bit of turmeric, maybe. Thank you, Tutu. I think a lot of people miss out on that kind of lesson, Black Mage. It's always easier to be critical of oneself than it is to recognize someone else's superiority. Like, when you see someone else, like, if you are in a competitive environment with someone else, it's way easier to, in the face of loss, attribute it to your own failure rather than someone else's skill. Which I think is harmful in general. It's good to be able to candidly recognize your own failings. There's nothing wrong with recognizing your failings in an effort to improve, but I don't know where I was going with that. It's kind of stream of consciousness. I don't think I really had anywhere I was going. I was just playing around in that space. I think people are just gonna feel the way they feel. Like, there's not really much you can do about someone feeling a specific way that's maybe not advantageous for them. The only problem with it is that I feel like a lot of times when people fail to account for the skills of others rather than just being critical of their own failures, it doesn't afford them the opportunity to learn from others. If I'm angry I lost, I'm less likely to try to critically evaluate why you were successful, and I'm probably just going to put myself down. I did not have any confidence that was going to work. No! I cannot believe I just ran off the edge. Ugh. Mario is actually not silent in these levels. If you pay really close attention, you can hear Mario say trans rights. Yahoo! Yahoo! Wahoo! I don't know. The guy who voiced Duke Nukem, I can't remember his name. But he said trans rights, and a whole bunch of gamer bros got real pissy about it. It was kind of great. I love it. Is his name really John St. John? Like, is that his legal Christian name? That's fucking sick. Saved it. Big the Cat's his most hated role? I feel like I'm so brain poisoned by, like, the communities I roll with. I always thought Big the Cat was, like, loved. Is Big the Cat, like, a role that people don't like? Or are you saying he hates it? Maybe you're saying he hates it. I don't even know what Big the Cat sounds like offhand. I guess I've never played any of the games that had Big the Cat in it. I'm aware of Big the Cat, I just don't have any, like, recollection of it. Sounds dopey. I can kind of understand why that would make him feel uncomfortable. Sorry if I get a crazed look on my face, I'm so stupidly focused on this. Uh-huh. Yeah. Frig. I need to twirl and then do another dash. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not gonna go any longer. This is it for me. Thanks everyone for watching. Y'all have been a lot of fun to hang out with tonight, for real. This has been a really enjoyable stream to chill out in. Double jump on the first pull. I don't think I would be able to land it properly. That's the problem, is that it's such a small hitbox. I feel like I would just miss that way more. I'll be back on tomorrow night. Probably a combination of this and Bubsy 3D. I don't know exactly what the plan is, but probably those two things. Nice to meet you too, Noodles. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all those gift subs. That was really kind of you. We'll do some Bubsy 3D tomorrow. I want to continue getting some runs in while I still have the motivation.